Hey guys, it's Cords again. As you can see, Shadow Knight is still level 5. I made a cleric, and I did make a cleric video, but I felt like I was a bumbling idiot while making that video, so I'm gonna just pass right over that one. I did go ahead and make a shaman called Disloa because he's slow as a shaman. Ha! Pun on words. And I also made a necromancer. Just because I got on my Chrome account and was checking out my necromancer again and was kind of loving on that. So I went ahead and remade my necromancer as a erudite instead of a dark elf. Though you don't have the heal like you do, or the innate race ability that heals you for the damage that you do, which works well with dots. I really didn't want to. I wanted more intelligence. So anyway, we're not going to worry about the necromancer today. We're going to actually play the shaman. I started a shaman originally on my Chrome account, and just really didn't get too far with it, and I figured I'm gonna play the shaman a little bit before I actually do a video on it, just to show you, just to see if I liked it enough to do a video. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna talk to you real quick about the races, why I chose the race that I did. So Barbarian is the first race that can be a shaman. As you can see, the strength, stamina is kind of nice. I really don't worry about these stats too much because, as I said in the last, well, I didn't really say it because of the fact that I didn't post my cleric video. Thing is that if you look here, with a male, you receive bonus to strength and stamina, which is good if you're going to be a warrior or any kind of class that requires strength as a primary stat, say a rogue or warrior, ranger. Those kind of races, those kind of classes do need those stats. But whenever you're playing a caster, and this is what I'm doing from now on, so all my casters are going to be women, is females receive a bonus to wisdom, which doesn't work for, which works for the shaman, because that is their primary stat, as you can see here. And also it helps with health regeneration, which you also need as a shaman, since you will be using Cannibalize, which takes from your health and gives to your mana. So that was the reason I went with the female. Now, the race I went with, there are 3 races that can be shaman. Barbarian, which has the highest wisdom out of them all. Also has good strength, but lower stamina than the other 2. Go to here. Still female. As you can see, 109 stamina. And just about the same or a little bit less than the Barbarian in strength. A little bit more in strength. The other thing about the Troll is the fact that they increase their passive health regeneration, where Barbarian summons strength of your ancestors and bolsters your might, increasing all physical and magical damage. Which that could be nice, and I may actually go back and make a Barbarian shaman, but the reason I didn't want this is just because I hate being stunned. So Troll, though it's a really good choice because it does have overall base stats for more health, and wisdom is kind of really low, which is why I went with Ogre. It's just a little bit more. It's just 7 more. Actually, overall, Barbarian is the best shaman because of the wisdom, and because of the female, you do get the health regeneration versus the amount of total mana that you will have. So anyway, the Ogre is what I went with, and this is the reasons, because you can't be stunned. So even your spells won't be stopped unless you're feared or stunned with a spell, I guess. I don't even think it'll affect that. So anyway, that's why I went with stun, or with an ogre. Also with the female for the health regeneration. Now, if you go back through these three races, again, Barbarian is going to be the best because it has the lowest experience loss. Troll has the highest because of its natural passive health regeneration, which also makes you for a really good Shaman. But I wanted to go outside the box. Highest hit points, highest strength, which means more damage output, but also just that stun, not being able to be stunned is always nice. So let's go ahead and cancel here, and we're gonna go straight into the Shaman. I think I know I posted on the forum that there was an issue where when things were spawning, they were offset spawning, so they were spawning up high or down low, and that was whenever I was offline, and that I'm playing offline right now, so we may actually see that. By the way, he is finally finished with all of the spell effects, and I think that's awesome. What he said that he was probably going to do next was sounds, which I think would be awesome. I think it'd be awesome to actually, every time you attack, you hear like that null squeak that they did in a request. I don't know what he's doing all around with sounds, but that would be awesome. Also, like I said in the last video, I really like towns so that we can sell the junk that we get, because we do get way too much loot sometimes. And I'll go ahead and go over these spells. I'm gonna just get a few as you can see there, we're killing these greens pretty fast. I don't even have to do a direct damage on him. The pet really does make up a big difference. Let's go ahead, and we got a mystic here. But first spell is Frost Strike, which as you see, based off of your evocation, does cold damage or frost damage to the person you're attacking, and if it works like any other frost damage, it does slow their attacks. So yeah, expect that, but the damage is really nice. Let's see here. Oh, we got a zombie. It's blue. So the second spell is Scourge, which debuffs your target's strength and defense. Plus, it does damage over time based off of your conjuration, which is nice to have a conjuration spell because your pet's health and damage is based off of health, damage, and level is based off your conjuration level. And then last is your greater healing. Healing is based off your alteration, and it is getting higher now. Pretty much I can go about 2 bubbles before I have to heal myself, and as you can see, the mana really isn't going down too fast right now, and that is because it's because I have a lot of mana for being an ogre. I do have a bonus to wisdom, and I have died once, and that's just because I was getting overzealous. So we'll go ahead and heal. We need to dot both of these. Go ahead and do a direct damage on him. But yeah, I've been playing the Shaman. I really like it, just because of the versatility of it. Later on, you get cannibalism, which converts health to mana, and later on after that, you get an ability that will put a heal over time on you so you can use Cannibalize more often. Now, as far as Cannibalize goes, I don't know if it's going to be instant like it was in EverQuest, if it's going to have a small timer on it, how that's going to work at all. But however it works, I'm sure you're not going to be using it like you did in EverQuest, where you're just casting it over and over and over, because I expect that it's probably going to take half of your life to convert to mana. I may be wrong though. One sec. I did notice this though, that he did add pet damage. I don't remember pet damage being part of the stats. I think that's pretty nice to actually be able to see that. And the DPS has been steadily going up as I level, which is kind of nice. I think I started out around 2 or 3, and it's been going up since then. Let's see, we really haven't talked about anything else on the forums as far as what the plans are. I know Slane has been asking for more content, and I understand that, because you can only level your character for so long, and then once you have all your characters leveled up to the current max level, there really isn't anything you can do. Their zones aren't loot specific, or loot isn't zone specific or mob specific. We don't have planar levels yet. Quests are coming at some point, as also in the towns, also banks, or not banks, but stores as well. So I see what he's saying about wanting content, but you know, for only working on this for a year and a half or less, I think he's gotten really far. I don't know if you've seen his original videos, but his original videos didn't have any icons for his buttons. His layout was completely different. He had, and I kind of like this, he also had these pop-up boxes. Whenever he went to inventory, his inventory was a whole pop-up box that he could move around. His character sheet was multiple sheets, and he can move those around. I kind of like that, but I think he's come a long way since I've seen those videos and got me started. As you can see here, this alligator is hovering in the air. And that's what I was kind of talking about before. It's a glitch with offline, and this has only started recently. So that's what I was talking about. I don't know. I'm just having fun playing. I have definitely noticed the difference. He's really reduced the amount of loot that drops. I have yet to see a unique item to drop, or a unique mob to spawn in this character so far. And before, uniques and rares were spawning all over the place. So I've definitely seen the drop, which is kind of expected. They're supposed to be rare and unique, so I mean, you shouldn't be getting them all the time. Though depending on how much you're playing, you're going to get them a lot. Once we get higher, probably into the 20s or 30s, we're going to start seeing more spawn and more drop. But even on even whenever I was playing my paladin, I wasn't seeing uniques very often. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm kind of liking the Shaman, to be honest. I love the Necromancer. Just because it has so much playability to it. There's so much that you can do with the Necromancer. You have fears. You have AoE fears up whenever you get into the high 30s. You get heal over time. You get life tap. You get, I think it's a total of 4 dots. So I mean, the class, once you get up into the higher levels, you can have 4 things spawn, all of them dotted, and you're just killing. You're just killing like a villain. I still wish there was Lich in the game, but hey, just means you have to get more items that have mana regeneration, or mana per kill, or mana per tick, to make up for it. I'm not going to make this too long of a video. I've been making some pretty long videos lately. I might go ahead and put that cleric video up. You may actually see it before you see this one, but I'm pretty much bumbling in it, just like I am right now. Outside of Nevergrind, I have to be almost done with LA Noire. I've been playing it for a while now. And I think I have to be almost done with it. Borderlands, I think I'm level 25 now with the sniper. Trying to get him some better weapons. I haven't found any of the yellow weapons that he uses, and I'm kind of really just messing around with the points. I'm making him full sniper, even though I know the revolver is much better to go with. But I'll learn from playing, and then I'll go back through and play him again. The next guy I'm going to probably play, though, on there is going to be the soldier, just because I like his turret. And I think the last time that I played, whenever I used to own an Xbox, I played the soldier, and I went pretty much all healing. But that's when I was playing online with other people. We're about to level 10. I just got, at level 9, I just got my pet, so I doubt I'll get anything at level 10. Yeah. But I'll probably go ahead and end it there. And then get back on later tonight or tomorrow and work on it. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want me to try a class that I haven't played, or I know I haven't played the Druid yet. I know I haven't played some other classes that are out there. I kind of like to play a monk, but I don't know. Just the monk without health regen items is so hard for me to want to play. Plus the fact that so far the best weapons I've found that a monk can use are his own fists without any weapons. So I don't know. I kind of like the monk, and I'd really like to get to where I have a level 50 monk with full gear, but it's just hard for me to like playing the monk. It's the same thing with the rogue, though. Also, the rogue is really good, can do a lot of damage, but I get really worn out with that class real fast. Okay, I'm gonna try to get 4 things spawn. Make sure I do some damage on them. There we go. Just dinged. Go ahead and get the spider. This guy should be dying pretty soon. And we'll go ahead and hit him up. And he needs to die, so we'll go ahead and kill him. Try to get something else to spawn. Nope. There we go. Got the alligator. But yeah, let me know if you want me to play something. I've just been playing to get caught back up to where I was, where I had almost 250s. Kind of missing, not building my gear up so that whenever we move on to the next levels. Also, I've been trying to get sets together so that so I can make the classes that I have a hard time playing. So I can get level 50. I really would like to have one of everything at max level with full sets of gear and weapons to change out depending on what you're fighting. Like with an SK, have a really good one-handed and a really good shield, but also have a really awesome two-hander. I lost all my two-handers that I had that I was playing with my Shaman. I am so sad about that. That was, oh man, it makes me sad. But we continue. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll definitely see you guys later. Have a good one.